Degens, Diamond Hands, and everybody in between. And welcome back to the Door Show! As always, brought to you in partnership with the Respected Rhinos. Follow at Respected Rhinos on Twitter if you don't already, and follow the aforementioned Diamond Hand Media Group at the DHM Group on Twitter as well, if you too have not got that follow done. My friends, I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, Colton, Captain Colt Soroka. You see it down there too. Shoot your boy a follow if you want to. If not, hey, I can't force you to. Who's to say, who's to know if you really do go over there? Either way, can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with your boy. Today's special guest of the day, my brother from another mother in the Web3 space, and do our own research together. Couple of things, my friends, before we dive into today's show. Item number one, as per usual, up on tap. If you could be so kind as to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the Door Show on. If you're all watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell down there as well, so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. Or if you're watching on the Bird app, make sure you hit that follow button and that notification bell there too. Then slide on over to YouTube. I'll tell you why here in a minute, but hit those two aforementioned buttons, so you never miss any of the DHM social media content. Or if you're listening to the podcast on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that follow button or that subscribe button right here and right now, as the audio of every single episode of The Door Show releases after each live show is complete. Next item up on deck, you can be so kind, you can find it in that big old diamond hand heart of yours to do so while you are watching today's show. Hey, also maybe hit that other like button, hit that retweet, leave me a comment, leave me a rating, jump on over yonder in the live YouTube chat. If you're on Twitter, that's what I'm pointing at, the live YouTube chat. Slide on over. Why? 3 key reasons. Number one, it is how we start every single show, by saying GM, hey, ha, hello to all the members of the Diamond Hand fam located in that there YouTube chat. Number two, it is how me and you stay in constant contact throughout the duration of every single episode. And number three, it is how thee can enter into the daily Door Show giveaway of the day by simply commenting the secret phrase of the day, soon to be released, in the live YouTube chat, and only live YouTube chat. Very critical to be in there, but it's also critical that number three, and the last item up on tap, you would hit that share button. Send this on over to your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your fathers, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, your enemies, and your neighbors, your people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned diamond hander. Somebody who can handle these downs in the market because they know an upswing's coming, baby. But also, while we're down in the dumps, could use a little bit of a mental vacation, some extra knowledge and insights about the old Web3 and NFT space from time to time. Can't thank you enough when you do all those things for your boy and all the boys on the Diamond Hand Media Group Founders team. Can't thank you enough that you take the time to help us out. It only makes us bigger and better for each and every one of you. Woo! GM, GA, GN, DGens, Diamond Hands, everybody in between. How the hell are you doing? Wait. Hey, how you doing? All you dope-ass human beings. I saw you guys already live in the chat right here, prime time, in the live YouTube chat. How's it going? How we feeling? What's going on, chat? GM. I'm looking this way, looking over here to see the doggone chat, as always. Pardon me, 1 second. I'm thinking I got cotton mouth and I need a sip of water. Oh, there it is. Damn. We're good now. GM, what's going on? Chris Ahumada. GN, good sir. Let's fucking gag. Have an amazing day. I hope you're having an amazing day already. Yeah, be sure to touch some grass. PLP to everybody, says Mr. Ahumada, and all that wonderful stuff. You know, he's covering all the bases right live in prime time. Marconi Kids, GM. Jonathan, what's up, brother? AKA Unlucky Winner. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great day. Much love to you, my man. And also, thank you very much. I certainly plan to have a spectacular show. DZ, GM, my man. Good to see you. Lightning Bolt. We are back live in prime time with Web3's most dynamic duo. You're damn right. Cannot wait to be hearing the fire alarm and Shadow and whatever other nonsense this man might be having on his side of the screen. I can assure you the nonsense is not going to be coming from my side of the screen. It will all be from his side of the screen. I promise you that. OG Muncher, GM, man. Great to see you. Hope you're having an amazing day yourself. Who else is in here? Voodoo, GM. Good to see you popping in the chat. First thing here as the show's kicking off. Dr. J, what's going on? GA, GN, wherever you might be located. Everybody out there, good folk, he says. GA to you, Dr. J. We appreciate you. You're good folk. Hey, good folk, take care of good folk. Try saying that 5 times fast. Good folk, take care of good folk. Go fake to what? Ha! Good folk, take care of good folk. Why did you have to come up with that saying, man? Like, that's a mouthful and a fucking half. Shout out to you, Moose the Monk, GM. Hola, amigo. Good to see you, mi compadre. Hope you're having a spectacular day. My 2 guys up there in the Great White North. Shout out, everybody. Tuning in live in prime time. It is 1:05, 12:05, 11:05, 10:05 Eastern to Pacific on November the 10th, 2022. And your secret phrase of the day, my friends, for this gorgeous Thursday is hashtag the Cheetosaurus. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. The Cheetosaurus. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. A combination of a cheetah and a rhinoceros. Essentially, a rhinoceros with cheetah paws and legs and the same fucking tail, because I feel like the tail would maybe be some type of sick, twisted, sadistic battle item that the Cheetosaurus would use on Friday night fight nights. So there you go. There you have it. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus is your secret phrase of the day. Yesterday it was the what the fuck? Rhino dial. Now it is the Cheetosaurus today, ladies and gentlemen. You went into the Daily Door Show giveaway of the day. I think I'm giving away the Degenerates, courtesy, well, not courtesy of, I swept these ones, but brought to you by Body Bakery, aka Sweaty Yeti. Shout out to you, brother. Good to see you. As always, this morning in Lava and Clams. Hopefully you're getting some good Z's and much needed Z's right now. I don't know when you sleep anymore. I'm sure it is probably right now during this time. So shout out to you. Shout out to all of you guys here. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus is your secret phrase of the day. How about your national holidays of the day? Excuse me. Your national holidays of the day brought to you by nationalholidays.com. Who would have thunk it? Let me get this pulled up over here for this wonderful, amazing, beautiful, gorgeous Thursday, November the 10th, 2022, the 314th day of the year. We're 86% done with 2022, kids. What the hell are you doing with the last few days? The 4 holidays we have to celebrate. Number 1, Semper Fi. It's the USMC birthday. Happy birthday, Marines. Shout out to all of you who are serving or have served. Tomorrow is Veterans Day as well, if you guys don't know. Thank you to all of you who have defended our country and our freedoms. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your sacrifices and what you have done for this country. It goes unnoticed, and so many people don't understand the sacrifices that you guys make. So thank you. Happy birthday, Marines. Shout out to all of you. Semper Fi. It's also National Vanilla Cupcake Day, so while you're hanging out with your Marines, make sure you eat a couple vanilla cupcakes. It's National Forget Me Not Day, so maybe that crush that you've been, thinking about for a while. Forget me not. Forget me not. Forget me not. November the 10th. Give them a call or give her a call. Who's to say, who's to know? Make sure you go slide in those DMs, but don't tell them Captain Colt sent you. It's also National Civic Pride Day. Say, what the hell is civic pride? Basically just being proud of your city, living in your town, your community, wherever you're from. It is civic pride. So celebrate wherever you're from. Be excited. And make sure you run through the streets telling everybody not to forget you, eating vanilla cupcakes and screaming Semper Fi, happy birthday, Marines. And you knocked out all 4 of today's holidays on this gorgeous November the 10th, 2022. All right. Your word of the day, my friends, and we'll get into the first segment as always. Lapidary. 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 two forms, adjective or noun. Don't know why I said adjective like that, but adjective or noun. Adjective is relating to stone and gems and the work involved in engraving, cutting, and or polishing them. The noun is a person who cuts, polishes, and engraves gems. Cap, could you please use it in a sentence for us? Well, sure. As an adjective, these qualities alone have made it supreme as a jewel since early times, and yet the real brilliancy of the stone is not displayed until it has been faceted by the art of the lapidary, and this was scarcely developed before the year 1746. As a noun, often the final shape is decided by the lapidary who cuts the stone based on the initial shape of the raw diamond and any flaws that must be removed. Lapidary, your word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this proverbial podcast train out of the station, chugging on down the tracks with the first segment of the day, my friends. Word on the chain. I'm glad that Cheetossaurus took you a couple of times to get spelled out there, get all attempted and good to go, Mr. Munch. I know it's not the easiest one to remember, but I challenge you guys. Can't just make it easy. Can't just, give it to you on a silver platter. You got to work for it, for crying out loud. Shout out to you. I clicked over the comments and saw that. Shout out to all you guys being in here. Appreciate the hell out of you. Let's dive into it, my friends. The sky is falling. You know it. I know it. Nah, I'm just joking. It's not really. It's time for Word on the Chain. And Word on the Chain has it. Item number one. Your current Ethereum and Bitcoin prices, brought to you courtesy of CryptoBubbles.com. Today was one of the single best days so far in the S&P since April of 2022. I do believe, or maybe even 2020. I can't remember what the tweet I saw said. However, everything was green, and then now back to a big dose of red. I would put the Crypto Bubbles up because they do have a nice browser, but it messes with StreamYard so bad. It makes it so just going. You don't want to listen to that shit. Who the hell wants to listen to that shit? So we keep it here and I show you that it's real fucking red. And Matic is green, up 14.1%. WeMix is up 6.2%. Tether Gold up 1.4% on the day. Jeepers creepers. But you want to know about the real stuff. The stuff we're all invested in, the stuff that's going to set the future of cryptocurrency in the one spot. Bitcoin, BTC, current price per of 17,328 US dollars. Market cap of 333 billion. 24-hour volume of 97 billion. Down 2.2% on the hour, up 4.1% on the day, and down 14.5% on the week. So still well into double digits on the decline weekly. In the two spot, Ethereum ETH, current price per of 1,271 US dollars, market cap of 156 billion, 24-hour volume of 34 billion, down 3.3% on the hour, up 9.6% on the day, and down still a whopping 17.8% on the week. Just because we didn't mention it yesterday, we knew it was going to be dog shit, and it was. A little bit of a rebound here for letting it flow, up back from the low 120s to $1.33. Let it flow, let yourself go, slow and low. That is the tempo. Flow blockchain, $1.33 USD, market cap $1.4 billion, 24-hour volume of 88 million, down 2.8% on the hour, up 7.1% on the day. So nice little run there, but still down 26.3% on the week. It had a nice run last week, and then, woo, the bottom fell out of that sumbitch. Yeesh! However, a couple of things I would like you to know, and everybody's talking about, so I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on it. I made it funny. I'm going to be as funny about it as I possibly can, but it is not good. What is happening with FTX is fucked. And I'm just going to no bones about it. The fact that they're closing withdrawals, opening withdrawals, closing them again, opening them in the same morning. I'm being funny just to make light of the situation, and the fucking guy mopping up the sand in the beach like you're putting on a Band-Aid on nothing. You're doing absolutely zero for the problem right now. You're making it worse, as a matter of fact. And this is just not good. I don't know what this means, where this goes, but it has had massive impacts on the crypto space and crypto as a whole. Every single coin has been impacted by this. And I'm not really sure if we see a rebound. People are like, "Oh my gosh, we saw a bounce back from yesterday. We're back. Everybody, we're in the green. Here we go. Here we go. Back to the top." And now we're seeing a little bit of a regression. But for those of you that don't understand what the hell is going on with FTX and all this shit, and why is this so massive? You're like, "Oh, I don't want to hear another talking head talk about just the same shit over and over that I'm hearing. I don't understand it. Why is it a big deal?" Shout out to the metaverse at the METAV3RSE dope page on Twitter. And if you don't follow it, I highly suggest you do. But they put this out, this Reddit post, and this was absolutely massive. I read this today and it was like, woo, okie dokie. FTX isn't collapsing because of bad business or CZ, it's because they committed crimes. Number one, they can't pay back customers. This means they stole customers' funds. FTX isn't a fucking bank. They aren't supposed to have fractional reserves. Ding, 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 ding. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Oh, man, that is so damn true. They aren't allowed to lend out your assets. They should not be doing that. They are an exchange. They are supposed to have all customers' funds covered 1-to-1. Nothing but that. Anything apart from this means they are committing fraud. Number two, they inflated their balance sheets. This is simple enough. If one is true, then it means FTX is insolvent. They can't pay back their creditors, namely customers who they lied to that the funds were available. Ooh, shit. Alameda also inflated its balance sheet by increasing the value of its own assets, thus pretending they are solvent. A little company called Enron did this too. Oh, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. They use this inflated balance to get credit to gamble on crypto. They traded against their customers. They were using the data from FTX buy and sell orders, plus your own money they took to move the market against you. Oh my gosh. They used your own money to fuck you. FTX was going to collapse regardless, says God Lord Harris. Oh my goodness. Talk about some absolute bombshells. That just puts it point blank, period, why this is so big, why this is so bad, why all this stuff is just absolutely so massive, and why everybody with a platform right now is talking about it. And you might say, oh, it's boring. Who the hell cares? It's just big for the space. And I will still keep making fun of it and finding articles like that or Reddit threads or whatever shit that we can speak about it in layman's terms. But ew, it's gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets any better, kids. Y'all relax now. Don't be running to the markets going to buy you some more Ethereum and hey, Wilbur. Sell down now. Oh, also, this segment of Word on the Chain is brought to you by Coffee Labs Roasters, some of the best motherfucking coffee in the lab. If you're in the lab, yeah, in the land, but also in the lab, actually. Coffee Labs Roasters, if you're sipping on yours today, mine is not, so I'm lying to you. However, still got to shout out our wonderful, wonderful sponsor, the wonderful Coffee Labs family, and Naked Z for keeping me and the entire Coffee Labs family. Well, no, that wouldn't be it. The entire Diamond Hand fam. Heavily caffeinated. Shout out to all you guys. See, I need my coffee. I just had to not, I couldn't take a sip and not shout them out. Just stop making fun of me. Just take your fucking sip. I'll be back. Hey, quit fucking laughing. All right? Look, you ain't the one put yourself on this screen every day. Just makes a fucking laughing stock of yourself. Okay? Quit your laughing. Woo! Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what the kid needed. Word on the Chain has it. Item number 2. Crypto.com says, "Oh yeah, FTX. Oh yeah, you gonna do this?" They say they said this to him. They said this to him.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Crypto.com to publish audited proof of reserves to build, and I quote, or to put out rather, and I quote, a confidence building measure. So crypto.com is saying, hey, we got reserves. We ain't putting our exchanges money. We're generating money from other spots. We're doing other stuff. We can cover 1-to-1. No question about it. Everybody be cool. Come on over crypto.com. Hey, check out Cardano. See what you think about that. I don't know. NFA, BSFA, not financial advice, but spectacular fucking advice. I would say stop going all over the place to different exchanges trying to figure out which one is going to be the best for me, and just Coinbase, crypto.com. I use Coinbase, NFA, I use Coinbase. I just enjoy it. It's the simplest. That's my opinion. But there you go. There you have it. Word on the chain has it. Item number 3. If you haven't heard, massive news coming out of the space. Bobby Hundreds and the Adam Bob Squad have canceled their NFT drop that was supposed to be today. They put out the tweets late night on the 8th, so 2 days ago, Tuesday. And I didn't know if it was legit, if it was, I didn't know what was going to happen. It's official. It's not dropping. It was their second collection, the Batum Bomb Squad, and this was pretty much due to their to OpenSea stance on not preserving creative royalties on legacy collections. So Bobby Hundreds making a stand. Everybody knows who Bobby Hundreds is. He's got a following and a half too. A following and a half. Holy shit! I mean, you think about the protest, the fake protest he did at NFT NYC. You know, I mean. Everybody was talking about that from Web3 and beyond. I mean, it was incredible. It was an electric, amazing, just so heady style of marketing. I mean, hey, I'm not trying to throw this guy 1,000,001 footballs, as you know how we say on this show. We don't throw him flowers, but Bobby Hundreds is a big name in the space, and it's really interesting to see him do that. So does OpenSea change their stance quick, fast, and in a hurry? Do they wait till December the 8th? We wait and see. Also, Gordon Garner and Mr. Garga, if you haven't seen, they made their stand as well. Creator royalties per them are the single most important factor that brought creators and artists into the NFT ecosystem and to marketplaces like OpenSea. OpenSea would be nothing without the creators and the artists. Pretty much is what Gordon said if you didn't see it. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see with all of these massive names kind of talking shit about OpenSea and not agreeing at all with what their policy changes are, or what they plan to do with legacy collections. I highly doubt that OpenSea is not going to do the right thing. I highly doubt that OpenSea is not going to move in the right direction. But I've been wrong before, and I could be wrong again. But I just don't think I'm going to be wrong on this one. I'll keep you guys updated as far as what happens. However, who's to say, who's to know? I am trying to get Gordon on this show. If you guys just continuously at Gordon Garner, who's to say, who's to know? Maybe we can eventually get it to happen. But shout out Gordon, shout out Garga, shout out Bobby Hundreds, everybody who is an OG in this space and obviously making their stand. But word on the chain has it. Let's talk about some fun shit. Not that everybody else is talking about. While everything else is in the dumps, the GameStop NFT marketplace is booming. How's business? Booming, says GameStop. The first full week live on Immutable X. Remember, I told you maybe 2 weeks ago, because this past week or the end of last week, whatever the hell it was, I can't remember. I don't remember. GameStop went live with Immutable X. They got out of beta. Every GameStop NFT was now able to be used on Immutable X games. So anybody who was on the platform could go and do it. They did $5 million in sales in the first week of being open. But I thought GameStop NFTs were dead. I thought GameStop NFT marketplace and gaming wasn't going to be a thing, and the gamers didn't give a shit about any of this. I'm not here to be biased one way or another, but music, gaming, sports. Yeah, I am going to be biased on this one. This is massive. This is huge. $5 million in the first week of being out of beta. And this space is just, I know that's not massive, but this isn't a $1 billion industry. Shit, this ain't even really, I mean, I guess $1 million. This ain't a $1 billion industry. Like, I guess it is. Maybe it still is. I don't know. It's definitely not $1 trillion industry. So for just GameStop to be doing $5 million in sales and those, it's pretty damn interesting. Something to keep your eye on. And if you can get your hands on any GameStop NFTs that intrigue you, if you're a gamer, maybe think about it. But word on the chain has it, item number 5. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Budweiser and the FIFA NFT collection has officially dropped, minted, all good to go. People are creating a floor on OpenSea, so I wanted to give you guys an update. I talked about it a little while ago. First of all, Viva Brazil! Viva Brazil! Viva Brazil! I know I should be ecstatic and ready for the USA to kick things off, but USA doesn't win shit in soccer. So, shout out Brazil. Let's go. Big fucking year. Big fucking year, boys. And I'm going to be rocking and rolling with my Brazil gear all year. I need a new Brazil shirt too. So maybe I'll find a Brazil shirt, or maybe if there's some project from Brazil that wants to bless me with, some of their merch that's also Brazil kind of soccer merch, and I'll have them on the show. Like, hey, I'm down with that. Let's get freaky. But let's get you updated and what's going on with the Budweiser and FIFA live scoreboard collectibles for the FIFA World Cup 2022. NFAB, SFA, not financial advice, but spectacular fucking advice. Get your hands on one of these. I mean, okay, check it out. Here's your floor. I'll zoom in here a little bit so we can read this. Let me go. Oh, let me just do this. Okay. Introducing the Budverse Live Scoreboard Collectible, a real-time NFT that tracks live data connecting you and fellow fans with up-to-date tournament scores of your favorite football teams. Won't read the whole thing. You guys can go and check this out. This is the actual OpenSea. They've only done 2 ETH in volume. Floor price of 0.03, 0.0122 is the best WETH offer. 2% listed out of a 843-piece collection. 531 owners, so that makes it a 63% unique ownership. Now, first thing I want to point out right above me, nobody escapes floor price. Fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck about floor price anymore. Like, you should just, like, we should honestly just do this. Like, we should honestly just, let's do that, right? Let's just do that. Let's just do that. So, right? Like, that doesn't matter to me anymore. Like, this is Bud Light. They're doing something massive. FIFA World Cup comes around once every 4 fucking years. Man, wait. Maybe it's even more than that. Maybe the World Cup is even more than 4 years. I think it's 4 years. I don't fucking know. I can't know because it's been a long time since there's been the World Cup. No. It's every 4 years. Either way, this is rare shit. They're not going to drop this every month, every other year, this is rare shit. Maybe think about getting your hands on one. Here's the floor. It is quickly from 0.03 ETH after a few sweeps, not even that many. I mean, how many? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, and you're already up to 0.6, 15, and you're up to 0.08. I mean, that's bananas. That's absolutely bananas. So these are going to have value. I really, really think these are going to have value. They are currently on sale for $100 right here. If you go to nft.budweiser.com, you can still mint them for $100. You got to put in all of your shit, though, which is the one thing that's kind of like, it's definitely a KYC. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about that. That's all up to you. But this is what your NFT will actually look like. You'll have your team that you can pick, and then the winner's crown. That's just Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light. Let's go, Bud Light. Then you got your score. This will be obviously your opponents over on this side. What the round is down there. Your score, and then there'll be a stadium animation. It'll all be moving and shit, whatever. There's also a game that they give you with this. It's like I don't know, some penalty kick game. It's like a mobile game that you can play, but that's what your NFT will look like. And then you also, when you mint one, you get a merch kit full of goodies. That will include a Budweiser World Cup scarf, an aluminum Budweiser cup that changes color. Very interested on that color changing ability, and one Budweiser football trading card. I don't know if that's a physical item or what that might be. However, do your own research on all that stuff, what might intrigue you of it. I open up the rabbit holes, allow you to dive in. I just think, as I scream, music, gaming, sports from the mountaintop, and now I'm starting to talk about fashion and food, hospitality, and beer. Let's go, Bud Light! Or Budweiser, the king of beers. In this situation, falls right in. Not affiliated at all or sponsoring this show in any category whatsoever. Start paying me. Fuck you. However, that's massive. And if you can get your hands on them for that fucking cheap, NFABSFA. Check them out. What on the chain has it? Item number 6. A 4-star, speaking of sports, a 4-star high school football recruit launches his own NFT collection, or very soon to launch his NFT collection. His name is Kaj Sanders, and he's a junior at Virgin Catholic in Oradell, New Jersey. Shout out all my New Jersey fam over there on the East Coast. Now, why is this so important? Well, before I get into that, hold on. He's going to be a member of the 2024 class. And I'm going to be it would be crazy for things to come full circle and Kaj come on this show someday. So November the 10th, 2022, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Timestamp that son of a bitch. Hey, maybe one day, soon and very soon, Kaj Sanders is going to be live in prime time on the Door Show. But he is 2024 class for the National Football League. No, he's not. NCAA Football League, National Collegiate Athletics Association football. Offers from Boston College, Louisville, Michigan State, Nebraska, Notre Dame, Penn State, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and most notably Rutgers. He is partnering with Verified Inc. to launch the collection, and he gets to keep at least or up to 80% of the profits on this NFT sale. Why is this important? Not necessarily that maybe it's Kaj. Maybe it does come full circle and he comes on the Door Show, whatever it looks like in 2 years from now. Who's to say? Who's to know? Well, actually, 1 year from now at this point in time. However, if high school kids are able to take advantage of their name, image, and likeness by simply selling NFTs that maybe their family can support them, maybe kids in their high school, maybe somebody in their high school town believes in them, or a coach or whatever, and buys 25, 50 of their NFTs, whatever the case might be. And that kid goes to some dope ass school. He ends up going to, I don't know, if every damn college he's got offers from is because they suck right now. But I don't know. Maybe he goes to Notre Dame when they're good and he shits off and it's real dope. And then your NFT's worth a bajillion gamillion. And it was because of this kid and you were able to help him. And now the secondary royalties, once a couple of them sell, some of that money goes to him, and it's a never ending supportive marketplace for the small town kid from Oradell, New Jersey. That's the possibilities with this shit that people don't see. Check him out. Kaj Sanders. He's a dog. I mean, a dog. Word on the chain has it. Item number 7. The first ever digital collectible sale on Instagram sold out in 10 seconds. That's right. 10 segundos. 10 segundos. It was done by Drift. If you don't know Drift, at Drifter Shoots on Twitter, I highly suggest you check him out. He does some crazy shit. The original stuff that he did, he's got a pretty dope story. It would be awesome to have Drift on here, but we got to get a little bit bigger to have Drift on here. He's a kind of a bigger fella. Not as in big, well, he is bigger, a bigger fella, but but tall, not fat, tall, big fella. Also, he has a very big following, much too fucking busy at this point in time. However, one day soon, very soon, we will get Drift on the show. However, that's all besides the point. Of course, he's the one to innovate on Instagram. Where My Vans Go was the first project that he dropped. If you haven't seen some of those, goodness gracious, you got to check it out. They're fucking sick, and he keeps adding to them all the time. However, for it to be on Instagram, for him to be the one that sells it out, you just know something's going to be there. I'm not saying that's institutional investors by any means. That's not even close to what I'm saying. I think that it's going to open or unlock an entire new demographic, an entirely new web of people, and allow them to get involved in digital collectibles and get involved early in Web3. They might not believe in fucking pictures of beer cans or grandpa apes or freaking zombies or rhinos or freaking cats or degen tunes or anything. They might not believe in that, but they might believe in a sick picture that they can hold and forever flex on their Instagram, and then trickle into this space and learn how sick it is. Who's to say, who's to know? But definitely want to let you know about that. 2 more items and we'll bring on the legend Baby O. Word on the chain has it, Twitter has officially filed paperwork to enter the payment business. So there will be some form of not only creator economy on Twitter, but also a full-fledged kind of living economy on Twitter, whatever that might be. So it'll be very interesting to see how that all shakes out, how it goes down. But they have officially filed paperwork and they will be moving that direction. And last but certainly not least, just so we're all on the same page, U.S. inflation did drop down to 7.7%, lower than the consensus 8.0%. However, don't start freaking out. Don't start thinking everything's all good. We can just go hi-ho silver, chill out, relax, still stay calm, stay patient. We got a lot of work to do, and I do not think we're out of the weeds at all. I still think it's going to get worse before it gets any better. I think this is just a momentary bump in what has definitely been the longest degen summer of not only Web3, not only cryptocurrency and NFTs, but also the IRL side of things as well. But we won't get all into that. Just wanted to keep you guys updated. That doesn't... What the fuck did that... Oh, damn. Whoa. That does it for Word on the Chain. We move along, ladies and gentlemen, into the second segment of the day as my brother from another mother has officially joined us live on show for Doorkeepers. Okie doke, artichokes. It's that time once again. He was in the green room, and now he's just done disappeared out of the green room. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere around in that general vicinity. So hopefully he'll be live on the screen here soon. As we wait for him so I can do an intro and not just bring you on to a blank screen, we reveal one more time the secret phrase of the day. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus is your secret phrase of the day. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. Now, before we dive into Baby you fucking here he is. Oh, there he is, live in prime time. All right, let me send out the tweet here. Perfect timing. Make sure you enter hashtag the Cheetosaurus right down there in the live YouTube chat, only live YouTube chat, and you'll be entered into the Daily Door Show giveaway of the day at the end of this show. All right. Daily tweets sent out. There we go. Let's rock and roll. Let's get weird. And welcome on a legend. But before we do, I need you to get on your feet and put your hands together for my brother from another mother in the NFT space. If you don't know, you won't know, but your ass is about to get familiar quick, fast, and in a hurry. He is a Web3 consultant and an influencer here in the space, as much as he hates for me to say it. He's a professional hype man. Nobody gets a room bumping like the kid. He is the community collab manager for the Ether Brews. He's on the Respected Rhinos team. He's a UNLV, that's University of Nevada, Las Vegas, running rebel. And he is one of the most badass dudes in all of Web3. My friends, the one, the only. Don't call him, don't fucking call him baby. Combine the two. For Baby O! You're fucking muted! You're fucking muted! Here we go!
Fuck him! Yeah, that you got me again, but hey, it's gonna get better, man. It's early morning, so let's get into it, man.
What's up, motherfucker?
Shit, not much, fucking. Really just want to go fucking horrible stuff with some group projects, man. I'm tired of school making me do group projects with motherfuckers that don't do any work, man. That shit's unbelievable.
First of all, 99% of the people work for the 1% that didn't quit. I'll start off with that quote today. Cheers to you, motherfucker. I'm not sipping on a brew, but I'm sipping on this brew. Cheers to you, baby girl. Appreciate you. Oh, a little twisted tea, huh?
I just took my medication with this little twisted tea.
Raspberry. What a guy. Dude, used to hate them motherfuckers, man. Used to hate them. Much like you, I was always the leader of the fucking group. Now, I didn't mind that part. I was okay with presenting, fucking knocking it out of the park. That was decent, right? But when it came time to put in work, motherfuckers wasn't ready to put in work. And I don't understand. Holler at us, man. What's going on? What the hell's the deal with these group projects in college, huh?
Bro, see, it's one thing if the professors actually sat there and before you do a group project, you gave us an assignment or you did something where you could check the personality of the way these kids actually learn, right? So you don't put 4 smart kids with 4 fucking smart kids. You even it out or where everyone has their own strengths and what they're good at. Put those 2 people to a team and then let them work like that. That's how you're actually going to better yourself in real life. You go ahead and you start picking, let people do this. People are going to pick their friends, do this. Stuff's not going to fucking fill out. People are like, you know what I mean? It's in the situation I'm in right now. For me, I really don't care. Everyone went and picked their stuff. I got a little late to class, showed up. I got last with the last group of kids. I literally offered the last group of kids, man, I'll do all the work. I'll put your guys' name on it. Done deal. We'll get a good grade. You don't have to do nothing. But they want to obviously do a little work. So I said, okay, let's do a little work. Man, last night from 7 to 10 o'clock, this shit should have took us 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I had to send these motherfuckers to the store to get me some beer because they were up in here doing nothing. Bro, it took 4 hours. Didn't even complete the assignment. Had to wake up today and go finish it with these motherfuckers. And I still did everything. Like, it for me is for people need to understand we're grown-ups now. We're not in high school. We're not little kids. Understand what you're actually good at and what you're not. You get what I'm saying? If you're not good in the books, why the fuck would you not just accept my offer from before if you knew that wasn't what it was, man? Like, just be smart about it. You know what I mean? Like come on, man. You're wasting everybody else's time. This is not the way it is, bro. For me, that's just the way. That's my perspective on it, bro. I don't know.
No, you're spitting straight facts there, big boy. You're spitting straight fucking facts. And I wrote down something. We'll get to that. But, you know, it's interesting. It's how it is in the real world. They want everybody or it's not really how it is in the real world. Everybody all work together and everything. All right, we'll all mesh it. And here we go. Kumbaya. And we're all supposed to, everybody's going to be different. Well, yeah. Yeah, everybody is fucking different, but that's why there's hierarchies. That's why there's fucking separation. That's why there's the 1%, the motherfuckers that go and get shit every day, that do shit differently, like me and thee, and a lot of our 5-foot circle. And then there's the people that want it all done for them in handheld. And I loved what you said, bro. With the Web3 space, it's like we ain't in high school anymore. We ain't fucking... Get out of the sandbox, get off the playground, off the monkey bars, and come back inside with the fucking adults. Like, it's time that the students become teachers and stop being little fucking kids. I don't get it. Everybody wants their opinions heard. They want their feelings to be known. And if it isn't done, if it isn't handled, they bang the rattle on their high chair like a little baby.
Everybody's entitled, man.
Fucking telling me.
I know I say everybody say even myself because there's still moments where you get upset, right? But for me, I made a post the other day where I still wouldn't go ahead and tweet or create some havoc about it, right? Where you understand the actual business, you understand how it affects other people, even not even a business. You understand if you fucking, I don't give a fuck if your friend, you know, your friend may not be looking up to par today, and a boy or something comes up to you, you're not gonna go fucking tell them this and that. No, you're still gonna hype them up. Right? You're not going to fucking put someone fucking down because you understand how it affects the other person. Now, think of that as a fucking business. This is an actual business. This business might have feelings too, right? It has actual feelings too. Sometimes it gets hurt. Sometimes it's up. Sometimes it's down. And it still needs the people around it supporting it to fucking carry it on to the next fucking thing, right? So when it's good, support the business. When it's bad, support the business. There's no need to come over here and fucking, you know what I mean? And that's, I don't know. And it's in all aspects of life, fucking, you see it fucking time in, time out. You know what I mean? And it's really... Yes, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone has feelings, but understand that there's the right time and right place for stuff like to address, right? There's the right time and right place for everything. I don't care what no one says. Your boss doesn't fucking fire you in front of every single person most of the time, right? Most of the time it's done on the back end, right? Mm-hmm. Because they understand how stuff plays out. They understand that you can't please every single person, so you do your best that you can to at least continue to move forward and grow. All right, and when you're stopping the progression, you're stopping anybody, any business, any human, any fucking life, anything that you want to actually get better, to grow. Once you fucking stop fucking and get in the middle of it, I hate to say it. Hey man, there's a reason why fucking grass gets cut, your hair gets cut, all this stuff gets cut because it needs to continue to knock off that dead shit and grow. Everything that's getting in the way, you feel me? Continue to grow. So if you're gonna keep getting in my way, man, it's time to cut the grass and guess what? Go to the next step, man. Because you ain't gonna be it, what?
Man, my quote of the day was change is inevitable, growth is optional. It's your choice, man. Like you said it. Rock with the business in good times and in bad times. Are you going to just all of a sudden, oh my gosh, everything's so terrible. Now I got to start breaking away from everything that I've done and I'll just start funding the project and trying to get funds. No, man, that's not what you're going to do. You're not going to, there's no reason for that. There's no reason to hurt a project. We're spinning in circles right now.
Exactly.
Because all we're doing in I'm just going to say this. Fuck it. I'm trying to figure out a way to say it. As founders, as creators, as people who sit up on stage and speak, we have to be so fucking careful during these times how we're fucking talking. Because the people, the 99%, they hang on these words. And if you're saying this is horrific, this is so scary, this is the worst stuff, you're generating so much fear, and that's what's causing issues in the market. And then people creating the, here, as we always talk about, the made up NFT floor price, go running and start undercutting shit and freaking out, trying to get any liquidity that they can. And then it's just a never ending cycle. And that's what we're seeing. And then now all this news and all this bullshit. I know you don't keep up with that shit. You don't give a fuck about all the crypto and whatever, but now we're just in this never ending cycle.
Sheesh. One thing I do want to say is shout out and prayers and blessings to all those that actually did get hit pretty fucking hard with the FTX stuff this past fucking couple of days, man. For those that are out there, please be a little at least this for this week, right? I'm not one to go ahead and baby people all the time. People who got to understand that you took the risk, you put your, you know what I mean? That was your thing. It's life, but still be a little bit more considerate people's fucking emotions and not necessarily them being sad, but them snapping or being mad just because I mean, people did lose quite a bit of money this week. So, you know what I mean? People lose money every day, but that one at least. This is a space that we're in, so just be cautious of the way people, you know what I mean, if someone's fucking acting low thing. But don't allow someone to disrespect you just because they're hurt as well. We're also hurt. We have our own feelings going on, so you know what I mean?
100%. It just continues to beg, well, not even beg the question, just beg staying the statement over and over and over again. Get your shit off of exchanges. There's no reason just to leave your cryptos sitting on exchanges. There's not at all whatsoever. Just because you have it in a wallet doesn't mean that it stops going up and down with the price fluctuations. It doesn't at all. You can move it at any time. You can take it out at any time, do it instantaneously. It doesn't need to stay there. And yeah, it is tough, but also with a market this volatile, you shouldn't be betting your whole bag on anything. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. You tell them, Shadow. Point blank, period. But, and that's what we're seeing, man. And eventually, go ahead. Eventually we'll get out of it, but.
Bro, tell these motherfuckers, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Take y'all fucking profits, man. Take y'all profits, leave the investment that is in there and let that fluctuate, continue to grow, whatever you want to do. You feel me? Take your profits, do whatever you want to do, because, man, money does not last fucking forever, right? It can continue to be made, continue to be spent. Get yours while you got it, man. Enjoy yourself, do something with it. Like, it's not easy. We all have fucking, there's stuff outside of this. Yes, that's your investment. Yes, you might have put it for the long term, but there's still life right now. You get what I'm saying? There's still life right now. Take some of that fucking profit, enjoy some, put it to some fucking bills, put it to your family, put it to the holidays coming up. Leaving it like that, you're always taking a fucking risk on stuff that just happened this past week, right? Like, this literally makes sense just to take fucking profit. I know people, you'd be like, hey, man, but why not take the fucking profit? There's still a life going on now. Yes, we always think and plan for the future, but how can you get to the future if you're not living right now? You're not going to be fucking sane right now. You're not comfortable. You're not enjoying what you're doing right now, man. I don't care what you're talking about. Take your fucking profits, make life right now a little bit easier. So when something like this comes, you're not completely upset that you just lost $8 million. Well, actually, I am upset I lost $8 million because I lost $8 million, but I only put $1,000 in there 2 years ago, and it grew to fucking 500K. I took out the fucking 400K, left 100K, and now it's sitting at 8 million. Yeah, I lost that much, but I still took something that, you feel me, that could benefit. That's why I say, like, I don't know. That's just my perspective on it. And there's a lot of people that come in here and like, should I sell this? Should I like?
So where you're at, right? What you're saying is so true. But I just want to like touch on one thing. So that person who put the $1,000 in whatever 10 years ago, whatever, knew the risk. They knew the risk that potentially that fucking shit wasn't going to go up. And what we have to make clear, I'm agreeing with you. Take your profit. Fuck yes. But we have to make it fucking clear that that shit is separate, bro. You're fucking that risk, that money is separate than you fucking paying a bill. As you said, if you that's your gambling money, bro. And if hey, you best believe I hit one of my fucking 10-leg parlays. I didn't expect that. That money's already lost, right? Nah, Shadow. I don't need that money, right? That money is already lost. However, I fucking love Shadow, man. If I happen to hit one big or my bet pays off, the risk I made goes good, then at the end of the day, I can take some of that money and take some profit. Play with that. Cool, I did it. Then it's on house money. Then you're good. That's how the most successful people do it. That's how people are long term in this space.
See, that's the exact way I did it, but that's 100% the issue, right? So if that's
no doubt.
if that's what we're going to, yeah, we see it in this perspective, but the stuff that not necessarily stuff, but the experience that we have. For me, it's working in finances, right? Studying finances. I know these are my investments. It's all side money that I put aside from all my other stuff, right? But not everyone is taught that basic financial education is not even taught. So even in the real world, even in this small parlay bets, people are still spending their last on it to make something. So before we can go ahead and preach this, these spaces, the education, whatever we want to do, we need to start promoting the actual business part and letting people actually see that this is actually going to benefit you all aspects. It's not just here in this space. You start doing this like this, and this, but it's not there because that's not how it's installed in our brains from a young age. 90% of our fucking parents don't even fucking know. What is it? Fucking 80% of fucking people can't even afford a fucking $500 unexpected fucking bill, right? Because they don't have it put away. But they're in here in the space spending money on NFTs. Right? And that's what I'm saying. That's why people end up trying, they need this, like, we need some of this, need this, and this. But we can't control every single person. We don't know everyone's situation. But that's where I've been saying that shit for weeks. That's where it needs to start. Host a fucking space once a week to inform people. Stop telling people that it's okay to hit my floor or it's not okay. Because they're both right. Teach them why they're both right. Teach them why it's right, right? Teach them why this is the thing. And no one is doing that, man. No one's doing that. And I could sit here, and I said it before, I could sit here and do it, but I could probably give you 2 fucking spaces on the knowledge I know. I'm too fucking busy of doing the other stuff that I need to do in my regular life. Some of you motherfuckers are actually experienced, have fucking lots of fucking expertise in some of these things, knowledge of all these fucking things, went to school, got fucking degrees. You can be educating these people in these spaces doing this stuff. Right? You guys still, it's still here, but no, that's not what they're doing. People still coming here for community, this, and that. Fuck that, man. I don't give a fuck. You start a new job today. You don't know nobody. Who the fuck are you going to go up to? You're not going to go up to the person that, whose personality you can tell is kind of like yours, the same skin color, who's a boy or a girl. You're going to go off of fucking outside fucking stigmatism so you can go create a conversation. You either like them or you don't. I don't give a fuck if you like them or you don't. You have to work next to them every day. You have to see them every fucking day. It does not matter. You will find the person at your job that you feel comfortable with. Maybe you find nobody. That's how it happens at fucking anywhere you go. Are you friends with everybody? No, but you find the person that you are friends with. It's a natural human fucking instinct. You know what I mean? Like, come on, do not play around. That's the same shit that happens in the spaces. That's the same reason why I say I don't tweet out my fucking mental wellness space no more shit in other people's Discords. Why? Because the people that show up every week, they already know it's there. They already gravitate to be here because that's where they want to be. They understand that that's something that's needed, right? It's the same thing. If you start having people installing in people's brains that this is educational spaces 2 times a week, this is and that, people are going to show up just for the educational space. Let them do the other community. They're going to go to those other spaces that they do all the time. Like, to be honest, my favorite space of the day is the Chat and Brad space, Midday Munchies, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Why? Because it's my time out of the day where I get to take a break and be in the community, have fun, joke around, be my guy time. That's what I enjoy. Outside of that, I'm looking for spaces to learn, to network, to do stuff like this. But every other space I'm jumping into is now the same space as this. But you're not labeled this. You feel me? You're not labeled this. His space is a midday munchy fucking jack off, have fun space. You're fooling around, you're right. You this, and this. He has educational spaces as well. Most of the people, if you look on top of my screen right now, I'll pull it up. Every single thing right here is a hangout space. Motherfucker, there's 3 people in my house I can hang out with right here. Don't play me, man. You know what I mean? I don't care. That's not everything. You will find your friends. You will find the community. It's time to understand
Facts.
the business, the actual meaning of this fucking Web3 blockchain technology, the future of all this fucking everything that we're in right now, the space, there's not real term for it, right? The space that we're in, and see how we're gonna fucking move it to that next level that we all keep talking about. We keep talking about this, and this. Well, guess what? Someone in 4 or 5 years that's been hearing all of us talk but never do is gonna do, and they're gonna fucking come in here and they're not gonna put it the way that we want it to be placed. The system is gonna be controlled by someone that we do not want because we all sat back and didn't fucking take advantage of it. All these OGs been there for 3-4 years. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You guys are creating fucking flood over here in the spaces, beefing with other motherfuckers, doing all this dumb ass influencer shit. Who gives a fuck, man? Come on, man.
Holy fuck, my boy's going off. And that's why you will forever have a spot on this show. And we will always go down these fucking rabbit holes because it is so fucking important. And this ain't the shit people want to hear, man. We ain't got a fucking 550 people. We ain't got 1,000 people. One day we will. One day motherfuckers will wake up and realize what we're talking about in this fucking shit. I don't care. That's why I posted a picture of the PJ. Those who know me know why I posted a picture of a PJ, bro. It's because when I'm on that motherfucker, I'm a quote tweet that some bitch and say, this is why I visualized it. I spoke it into existence. I'm fucking here now. This ain't a fucking game to me, but people don't want to hear these conversations. But we'll get down that rabbit hole here in a minute. I want to ask you a question on some shit you talked about, but it's time for education over innovation, man. Everybody's trying to innovate and come up with some new shit and fucking 0% royalties this and fucking creator fees that and fucking this data, that blockchain, this fucking coin, that fucking token. It doesn't fucking matter, man. It does not matter. All we are doing, again, is just literally spinning in circles and just talking about the same shit over and over. We need to educate not only just on blockchain technology and NFTs and all that shit, but what it means for these businesses, what we're doing in the long term here, in the long run. Why having a strong, unified front of a community and not fucking people who are all over the map is a really fucking important thing. You gotta have a unified fucking front. And if you have sections of fucking people who are all on different pages of what this investment means to them, it's not good. It doesn't go anywhere, right? And you talk about people not knowing. Ask for help. I mean, just people are so fucking ashamed to just come up and ask for fucking help. You would be so surprised. Hold on 2 seconds. Keep that thought. I'll go right to you. You'd be so surprised if you literally just go up on a space and ask a fucking question, ask for help. Don't be a dipshit about it. Don't go in and cut in and fucking just totally off topic about nothing, but ask a question. You will be surprised what type of response you might get and who might just be sitting there asking to or listening to give you that response.
Right. 100%, man. 100%. I want to go see if I can go get me these are like. I'm gonna go get me another one.
Hey, grab me one too.
Shit, what I want to tell people on your on what you said, man, just because I see it every fucking day, even in the space, real life, even when it comes to my family, friends, wherever you go, man. Do not stop at the first no or negative comment, man. Fuck them. Not fuck them. You still love them, but not eating with you. Let them eat somewhere else. Go to the next. Send 10 DMs. Send 10 emails. Then send them again the next day when those 10 didn't respond. When those 10 said no. Who cares? It only takes fucking one. It only takes one to open up the doors, to open up new resources, to open up new opportunities for you, man. Do not stop at the no. It might fucking suck. It might hurt. Go ahead and sock yourself in the chest. Go ahead, slap it, do whatever you need to do. Pinch your stuff, but move on to the next. Because the one that matters will fucking benefit you more than you could fucking realize, man. And now I'm being honest with you. Because if I would have stopped at the first no, I would not have no fucking, I would still be living on a fucking park bench, sleeping on a park bench because the person said that you didn't have any of these skills, didn't have nothing, no. Well, guess what? I didn't listen to your no's. I actually learned from your no's, knew what skills I needed to learn to get certain things like this. Then I went and asked the next person. So guess what? I actually learned these skills, but you told me no. And then I took it to the next person who told me yes, but I learned the skills that you said that I needed to learn. So now I'm even better. So now I came to this next person. They're like, whoa, what the fuck? And that's all that mattered because these dumb fucks didn't want to see the worth of yourself. And every single one of us is worth everything, man. Don't let them play you, boy.
Shit. Holy fuck. While he goes on a quick sippy sip intermission, a quick refreshment drink. And before I dive down that rabbit hole real quick, welcome back, welcome in to the Door Show, presented to you by the Diamond Hand Media Group, brought to you in partnership by with the Respected Rhinos Club. Can't thank you enough for tuning in and listening to me and Baby Yo. We've been rocking together since February and having these same fucking conversations, man. What he's doing right now is literally dishing out the fucking red pill. Everybody wants the easy way. Everybody wants you to tell you just exactly how to do it. They want you to exactly detail to them how they can, make it nice and easy. We don't have to go against the grain. We can all be the same person. And you are literally dishing out the red pill, saying that you got to go past the first. No, you got to go farther than anybody else is willing to go. You just cheers with fucking Shadow. I can't with you sometimes, man. But
You see that?
yeah, I saw that shit. Yeah, motherfucker. But dude, I don't know. Right now is such an important time to be talking about shit like this and getting back to that education. I don't know. I was thinking about a couple things, and I think it's a perfect segue to the one thing. There were two things that I wanted to ask you about, and I guess we'll save like the Web3 shit for a minute. But the biggest thing that I wanted to ask you is, how do you, and because I know you can give some great insights on this, and I know you're going to be able to articulate in a way that people are going to get fucking hyped up, is why I wanted to ask you. So how do you muster up the confidence? How do you always consistently show up and just speak your mind and talk on stage? Not only just in Web3 and Twitter Spaces, or VCs. How do you do it IRL too? What's your secret sauce? How do you just consistently go up there and just spit the heat, and no matter what stage, no matter what location?
For me, it just comes natural, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. My brain is a little messed up, but one thing is I've never ever been, believe it or not, ever been embarrassed by myself. I don't care. I'll walk around butt naked. I don't care. Like it does not matter. I won't be embarrassed. That's just my personality. And but for those that like, I actually do help mentor when it comes to stuff like that, because I obviously fucking love to fucking encourage and help support everyone around me, man. And even if I'm not getting paid to, man, that's just something that I love to show people their true worth, man. Because you know what I mean? If I understand my true worth now and don't get treated like it, imagine how some of these people that are in a better position, that if they understood their true worth, they would be treated way better just because of the environment and other places that they're already in, right? Like just it's plain and simple. I don't care. Like that's just how it is. And for me, it's really just believing in what you believe in, man. So for me, it's my little brother, 100%. I can say it was my family. It's obviously that is, but for me, it's my little brother. He looks up to me. He taught me how to be a different type of man. Taught me how to, you feel me, understand people in different ways. Learn how to not just care about and think about your own perspective. Learn how to, and for me, it's I want to be better for that person. Also, you obviously want to be better for myself, but shit, I know my little brother is in school. He's not doing what it takes right now to get to a point that maybe he dreams of, right? Because I dreamed of that stuff, living in a fancy house, living on stuff as a little kid. So somebody's got to do it. Nobody else did it before. Nobody else is doing it now. You're looking at all the older people ahead of you. Are they doing it? They're not necessarily doing it. They got comfortable already. And for me, I don't want to be comfortable and be stuck and have to feed off someone else that fucking can take away my paycheck, take away all this. Not from me, but from my little brother. You get what I'm saying? So for me, there's a will and there's a want, right? And mine go fucking together because of the fucking will that I fucking get. Not my will, my want. of doing everything I can to put a smile on someone else's face. That's for me. Everyone else has their own thing, but I think just for when I tell people, just find what your deepest, darkest thing is that'll push you, and you know what I mean, take advantage of it. For me, that's just what it always is. Like that's why I say if this one person told me no, it's like damn. What if I told my little brother fucking no that he couldn't do this? He's still gonna ask again tomorrow. He's a little kid. By the same reason why little kids ask, man. He gonna ask again tomorrow because they want it. They care for it. You feel me? They want it. So well, I'll be letting him down if I went ahead and said no and walked away. Now I'm gonna be my little brother. I'm gonna go and ask for fucking again. Let me do this. Boom, it benefited because after the fifth time my little brother asked me, we do this, and that. And that's what I said. They learn, man. And I learned myself. So that's the reason why I say that. I'm teaching my little brother from when he's growing up, man. You want some shoes, right? He's in high school. You want shoes? You didn't deserve it. You disrespected your mom. You did this. You did this. You didn't deserve it. These are the things that you now need to get these shoes, right? That's the same thing in the workforce, in Web3, anything. The first no, you can't say the first no. I told him no, right? He said, okay. Then I informed him, without informing him to him, you need to do this down. Let him know this is what you're doing wrong. So he went and fixed those things. So the next time he came in, when he asked me, he had all this stuff that he already knew that was needed. Same thing as a job, same thing as all that, you feel me? And now guess what does he get? He's gonna get his shoes. He got to that yes. You know what I mean? He bettered himself. He got what was right, and I bettered myself and doing the same thing. And I'm just taking the same, you know what I mean? It's the same way you're teaching kids, teaching babies. It's the same shit as we're adults. And people take a step away from that shit, man. It's just that easy. We kind of overthink we do it, but when you fucking settle down, take a deep breath, understand who the fuck you're doing it for, even if it's just yourself, you don't got nobody else. Understand what you fucking want out of it. You know what I mean? And that's just for me. Like, I don't care. No one said you come here, cuss me the fuck out with dude. Shit, that man did it. I'll be back over here to beat your ass later. But I'm gonna secure this deal right here, lock that in, and then guess what? Even better, he's on my side now. He's richer than you, so shit. You get what I'm saying? You never know. Like that's all I'm saying. It all may play a domino effect, but just never stop, man. Like you stop fucking. You just stop breathing. You stop breathing, you'd be dead. You'd be dead. You know what I mean? Like you stop doing it. You stop fucking moving. You're not going nowhere. Why? Like nobody ever wants to fucking not go nowhere. No one ever wants to be dead. No one ever wants to do none of this. So why would you want to do that with your work? Why would you want to do that with yourself with leveling up? You know what I mean? Continue to fucking breathe. Continue to fucking move. Continue to fucking level up. That's all it's about.
Well, it's like what we were talking about, right? It's the perspective. Which shit, you always love your perspectives. Everybody wants to think that everything's all right, everything's all good. You know, they don't want to have the real conversations. They don't want to have to do the harder things, to go down the road less traveled, to deal with an obstacle and not view it as that, rather an opportunity. Everybody wants to just give up at the first no. It is always, always, always the easiest thing to hit a wall in your path and just say, fuck it. Pack it in, go home, say, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. This got way too hard. This is way more than I thought it was going to be. And revert your plan. Well, here's the problem with that. Once you're on the path, there is no leaving the path. You can adjust it. You can move. You can change whatever you want to do. But there's no going in a different direction. You can't just be wishy-washy and want to do something different every single day. It's the same, to bring it all full circle back to the NFTs. If you invest in something, invest in that thing. Don't just invest in it for you. Invest in it because of the people involved. Invest in it because of what it might mean to you, what it could do for you and potential future generations. You know, not just for random bullshit, for random just to buy a picture of a JPEG. You know, that's not going to push the space forward. We're not going to go anywhere in that regard. But I totally agree with everything you're saying, man. I really, really fucking think you're a role model to a lot of people, and you're always talking about, oh, I ain't no fucking influencer. I'm no role model. Fuck you. Yeah, you are, dude. You are for sure.
Hey, man, for me, it's because I believe that people should, I influence my own self, right? I self-motivate my own self, and I believe that's the way people should move, man. That's why I say I'll never say I'm an influencer, because y'all influence me, man. Y'all teach me what I shouldn't do, what I should do, what, you know what I mean? Like understand different perspectives, understand this the different morals that other people have, why they have these morals, because of where they're from, what they believe in, this and that, you know what I mean? And that's why I want to touch on it earlier, man. You said it kind of refers back to even when we said about the business part of it, man. That's not top, right? Like people want the easy way out because that's what is top, man. I don't care what anyone says, man. I'll literally fucking tell people all the time, like it's just proven, man. If I work my ass off, if I'm working my ass off, and I make it to the top, I'm a fucking broke man. Worked hard, made it to the top, became rich. The rich man, now son, became a broke man who wasn't working hard. Why? Because you didn't have to fucking. He was no longer in that position. Then he'll go again. The next person will do the same thing, right? My thing is, don't let it get to that position. Keep fucking hustling like you were broke from day one. Keep like you were struggling from day one. Keep that going because you were already doing it, man. Like you know what I mean? Continue to do so, and that's just not it's not top from day one. It's even in this space. Is you fucking cut my floor? It's okay. It's okay, right? This person just said you're ugly. You cried. It's okay. Someone's comforting you. Instead of let you know that's not right, letting you know that that's not it, letting you know that this is a different way, right? Not that we're not acknowledging and comforting your fucking feelings. Yes, understand that, but it's be real with the fucking thing. This is real life, right? Your feelings are your feelings. This did not have feelings. The job did not have feelings. The job did what it needed to do to progress. You, as a human, have feelings, nothing else, right? Those things can be dealt with in another thing. That's the reason why I have my space, because I also obviously needed my damn self. But if you start teaching people that it's not okay for someone to fucking disrespect you, it's not okay to stop at the first no. It's not okay to get baby.
Salud.
You feel me? It's not okay. It's start teaching something different, man. And you can fucking like that's really where it fucking starts, bro. And until we fucking start doing something like that, man, I really don't think anything is ever going to change, bro.
Give him the fucking red pill, baby, yo. Everybody, bro, you literally said it. I've been saying this a lot, and I'm trying to get people to understand it. The difference between the red pill and the blue pill, right? In the Matrix, Neo takes the red pill, and that basically opens his eyes. Everything's real, or he has the opportunity to choose. Either take the red pill and you open your eyes, you see everything clearly, or you take the blue pill and you continue to live the way society lives and everything's easy and simple. And you said it, man. The easy way out is to just fall in line. It's not taught to question. It's not taught to go on the road less traveled, to chase after your dreams, to find out more about financial literacy. Most people won't even dare to if they can't find out a question, they won't ask. Like I wouldn't know half the shit I know about business because of the connections I have and the questions that I've asked, not only because of this space, but in addition to this space. And it ain't because of no piece of paper or anything I did in college. I promise you that. I mean, it maybe it's some things that taught me how to communicate and network and this and that and the third, but it's all been because of being able to talk and learn and speak to people who have been there and done that. And for you to understand that, bro, you're taking the red pill in fucking college. Motherfuckers don't do that shit. Motherfuckers just want to fall in line and go party and barely show up for class. And oh, baby O's gonna do all the work for us. No worries, no problem. We'll throw whatever we can in. We'll get our name on the our name and a grade on the paper. It'll be all good. And you know, people want the easy way out. They want to just be able to show up and do the bare minimum and everything be all right. And I'm just proud of you for not falling into that bullshit because motherfucker, man, it's so easy. Because I did 4 years too. I got a fucking bachelor's degree. That little motherfucker's just like you, bro. Like father, like son, bro. He can't fucking sit still for 2 fucking seconds, bro. 2 fucking seconds. That little cocksucker can't sit still. But I did 4 years too, man. I did 4 years too. And the shit they talk about, the shit they teach you, bro. What you don't realize is college is a fucking business. It's a business, bro. What the fuck, man? You want me to drop something on your head real quick? This is what motherfuckers don't talk about. College was fucking free, right? College used to be pretty damn near free. Like it was affordable as all fuck. And then the bank saw, wait a minute, well, we could fucking like give people money so they don't have to have this financial burden. Because like all the way across the board, it's like, you need a good education. Everybody deserves a good education. So just in case you can't afford it, we'll help you. You deserve it. And then the school said, oh, if the banks are willing to fund our business, we can charge more and more and more and more and more without ever bumping up the quality of the shit we're actually fucking talking about. It's a business. And while you're seeing more people drop out of school at a higher rate and not go to fucking college and pursue shit, and the average of our fucking population is dumber than ever before. They're fucking not reproducing, or if they are reproducing, they're reproducing total fucking morons, is because of our system. The system in the school, it's all fucking broken. It's all broken. It is meant to fill pockets. It is meant to fill pockets at the end of the fucking day, and nobody talks about this shit. Nobody wants to go into the big scary rabbit hole. What did you have? I saw you raise your hand.
Oh no, I was fucking elbowing Shadow in the fucking head. But man, I could talk about this subject all fucking day, man. Like it's literally, and that's why I tell people all the time, man. Like we don't understand it because that's like we said from the beginning. We don't own any businesses and stuff like this. But just pick up a piece of fucking paper, pick up a book, pick up something, and people don't understand, bro. People literally don't understand. It takes the most basics of knowledge and principles of anything where you could actually learn and actually test and actually try and do something that the other person doesn't, man. Literally, people don't understand how much many of us are actually uneducated on all these opportunities and things that we have access to, but since they're not taught, they're not in the media, they're not the main talk, people either scare away from it because it's this person, wasn't saying it. My teacher didn't tell me, my dad didn't tell me we do this.
My favorite influencer isn't saying it.
Exactly. And it's like, man, like y'all need to put a stop to that shit. But I'm willing to bet it's going to come soon because of not my generation, but the kids younger than me. Those kids don't give a fuck. I know, and not from the bad kids to the gangsters. No, all the motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck. They understand what's right from wrong. They stick to themselves.
Bro, there's 15-year-olds trading fucking for $10,000 a day, like just even more than that shit.
Bro, these younger generations, they are going to literally be the change. It may not be the change that everybody wants, but it will be changed because all the shit that we've talked about is changed. No, we did not change. You adapted to survive. You feel me? You evolved. You did not change. You evolved. And part of evolution is to stay alive. You feel me? To go to this. No, these kids are going to make it. So you are now living, not surviving. Right? I'm willing to bet these next generations are going to make it. So you are now living and not surviving just because they are going to be coming out and they're not. You're starting to see it. There's a lot of issues with media nowadays because people are going against it because there's a lot more information out on the internet and there's a lot of these things, technology out here that catches a lot more people and stuff like that, right? All this stuff has been here for years, but people didn't have access to it, right? You know what I mean? Most of us didn't have access. Now people have access to it, and it's getting a lot harder for the next levels to keep it fucking, you know what I mean? At a minimum, keep it, you know what I mean? Fucking concealed and keep, you know, like contained is the right word. But
people are waking up. People are waking up slowly but surely. They're getting access to shit. They're seeing shit like never before. I mean, it just comes down to how you view shit. And I like what Voodoo was saying right down there to just kind of like go back to what I was talking about. You know, it's a federally subsidized business, which means big money and big political pull. Shaking my damn head. It's so true, man. It's so fucking true. And then when I said the system's broken, this this is great. It's not broken. It's a system as it was built, working perfectly for those that control it, 100%. While the rest of the serfs get stuck holding the bag with little of nothing of value given in return. That is so fucking perfect. So fucking perfect, man. And, you know, it's if you look into this shit, like you and talk about follow the fucking money, man, and just where we're at and what we're doing. People are so concerned about this fucking crypto bag, and they're not even seeing that the government is in bed with some of these exchanges, and the government doesn't give shit about the people. Why is the government in bed with these exchanges? Because it's an unregulated industry. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, so they're able to do whatever. You think the government rules this world? Oh no, my friends, the government does not rule this world. The banks rule this fucking world. Much like I just said, the banks pretty much control the entire educational system. The banks are not the government. The banks are their own fucking entity. And then above that is, oh, you don't. Let's not even go down that rabbit hole. It's absolutely insane. But people just don't realize that. People don't care to talk and have that conversation and find out where they could possibly be or where we could possibly go. But before we go down any further down that rabbit hole, something I was thinking about that I wanted to ask you. I haven't asked you in a long time, and we've really grown in this space. I mean, fuck, dude, we met each other at the beginning of February, and we've been rocking with each other ever since. And you've been every week or every other week on the Door Show since June. I can't focus with you, man. You and that fucking dog. I've been rocking since fucking June with you, right? And I feel like I've asked this question, but it's been a long time ago now. So I'm sure it's definitely changed, or maybe your perspective has grown a little bit on it. But when you think about the you that first entered Web3, had no idea, heard about some NFTs, found the Ether Brews, all this shit, what's your best advice for that kid, that guy coming into NFTs? Because I think we're going to start seeing a lot of new people start to flood in again. And again, we talked about, right, education over innovation at this point in time. So what's your best advice to that first day at NFTs, baby yo?
My advice would be less community, more business. Plain and simple. I'm not one for followers. I don't care for no influencer, nothing like that. But I'll also be one to understand that that's what can get you to the next step. Was doing that, man. Both in a way, fucking gained fucking literally like 5,000 followers in a matter of like 3 to 4 months. Out there all the time in spaces, doing stuff like that. Chose to go ahead and be more community involved, be around other people, this, and that. Stick to the communities I want to do instead of going out and taking full advantage of all the networking opportunities, all such like and stuff like this. That I'm being plain simple, like that's
Facts.
And if that obviously that's what I'm in the process of doing now, right? It can go both ways, and I don't regret anything. But if that would have been the case, I would have been able to do that just by knowing myself. I would have been able to build the community later on down the road with people that already believed and understood the message I was bringing. So that's just what I would have did just to access a larger amount of following, larger amount of basically false power. The way I like to describe it, right? You're giving the idea that you have more power because you're an influencer, you have more followers, and that. That obviously leads to more followers, people a little bit more respect, even some haters, but more opportunities for business-wise, creating some profits, stuff like that. Just in my position, while I'm still in college, I still do a lot of gig work, a lot of fucking my own personal work. It's considered entrepreneurial work, but I haven't necessarily opened no business because I'm obviously not trying to do all the tax stuff, do all stuff, keep it under the table and take advantage of making my money 100%, you know what I mean? Why I can now. But I would have took advantage big full time and actually put myself in a position to open up a business, do something like this, and actually where I didn't have to do any of these side works. That would have benefited me, where I could have been getting actually paid, maybe off a sponsorship, something right here in the space. And I could have put more full time into the stuff I actually wanted to actually do. You know what I mean? Such as like even little things like making a thread right here in the thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have an hour of my day, even necessarily 20 to 30 minutes of my day to go ahead and type a thread that I need to think about this and that, this and that. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that people need to be addressed and stuff, that information that can be beneficial to people, that shit I want to get into, and I'm gonna get into it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, like it's gonna start coming, man.
It's just a change in position. That's all you got to do, man. It's literally what it is. It's just like you said, focusing on business and not necessarily like pushing the side community, because having the Diamond Hand fam, man, I would be nothing without the Diamond Hand fam. This shit's dope as hell. And they've definitely helped me to get to a lot of places. But as being a founder, being an owner, I'll get to that in a minute. Being a founder, being an owner, I got to go in a different route. I got to move in a different way, right? And get into circles and networks and people that are much bigger than I that have made it. Like last night I went on to Scrubber Radio. Have never been on the stage in there, and I got on there and just shot the shit and gave some of my opinions and shit we talk about all the fucking time, but just never went up there and shared it. And it's really fucking valuable, and just to get into other networks, and who knows who might send you a DM after that, or what might happen or what might go down. So I don't know, a little something to think about. Got to check out some of this chat here. I want to dive into the chat real quick. Let's see what Too Amazing to say. He said, why Baby O have a selfie of him behind Captain Con?
I look back at me, I was like, man,
I was looking at this, why I laughed earlier. I read that fucking comment.
Hey, actually, these motherfuckers right here, Beer Zombies out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, huge as fuck. They're actually one of the companies that I actually went.
Oh shit, that is Beer Zombies. Fuck,
bro. Did all networking with, did all stuff. I've actually been going there, just throwing like little, like, you know what I mean, like subliminal show ups, I guess you could say. You know what I mean, like show up with you. Every time he sees me, he always asks, man. I shout out to him, to my boy. He always asks, like, how's the NFT stuff going? Every time he's like, how's the NFT stuff going? I'm like, it's actually going pretty good. And this is they like, tell me a little more. Every time it's getting in more and more information. You probably didn't hit off the first one, but that's what I'm saying. It can and may come just by, if I was stopping, Shadow, chill, folks. If I would have stopped at the first no, I wouldn't have got to the point I'm at, right? That's literally all I'm trying to address. That's because the whole conversation was based off.
Shadow fucking barking his dick off. This motherfucker, man. Disclaimer: all back alley business deals, any nonsensical shit talk about taxes, anything that we do not promote here on this show are none of the views of this dipshit on this side of the screen or any of the sponsors of the Diamond Hand Media Group. End disclaimer. But you know, it's what the fuck we do, dude. I appreciate the fuck out of you and having these conversations. It's important. It's really fucking important. Yeah, J Groove, they are recorded, man. Every single one is recorded. I actually also, if you guys do what's the word I'm looking for? What the fuck? Why can't I think of that word? Here we go, kid. Come on. 1, 2. Here we go. If you do prefer, I couldn't think of prefer. I was thinking of provide. I'm just a fucking dumbass, dude. I was just short computing. If you prefer listening to the, I don't know, that's fucked up. If you prefer listening to the audio version, you can definitely go to Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, all that good shit. You can check it out any of the platforms that you enjoy and listen to the audio version. Or if you like looking at my dumbass face and Baby O's beautiful mug, you can watch it on YouTube and on Twitter. It's more valuable live on YouTube, but it is also recorded. You can watch it. Pretty sure you can watch the recordings. Recordings stay on Twitter, and the recordings stay permanently on YouTube. So check it out. Be sure to pop in and check them out. If you guys you don't tune in live, you just tune at the end of the show. You can always go back and check out all of the recordings. There might be some new recorded content coming out on the platform. Who's to say? Who's to know? But before we go into any more rabbit holes, we lose complete control of this show. Let's do the final segment of the day, as always. Finish the sentence, baby-o! 10 hot seat sentences started in Baby-o's perspective by me, and then finished in Baby-o's perspective by Baby-o. As always, we start with number 1. The sport that would be the funniest to watch if you added drinking alcohol to would be
The show that would be the funniest to watch if you drink alcohol while watching it.
No. The funniest sport to watch if you added drinking alcohol to the rules of the game being played on your TV is.
I would probably say UFC, some type of like
Oh shit.
some type of combat sport, cause bro, that shit, god damn, that shit would be funny, bro. Bro, motherfuckers, drunk people fighting like NFL, NBA, yeah, like you're not gonna see no real like any action involved. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna score, maybe you're not even gonna get the ball in the basket because you're drunk. But like some UFC, man, motherfuckers be throwing blood. Come on, how many motherfuckers?
They wouldn't give a fuck, bro. There would never be any chess matches again. It would just be straight fucking knockouts.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That every single fight is ending in a TKO, not TKO, in a knockout, man. Fuck the technical knockout. That boy they're gonna end up. They're gonna be the hangover the next day is gonna be very, very painful. Ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I'll say UFC or some boxing, but that would go crazy. They should actually do something like that.
That would be fucking wild. That would be fucking hilarious. I have not thought of the fighting. I've thought of a lot of other sports, but not fighting. That would be fucking great. Speaking of fighting, wow, isn't this gonna work out great? Number 2, if I could pick one animal to help me win a fight, the animal I would choose is.
Yeah, I was finna say Shadow because he's listening, and that's my best friend. But it sounds like Shadow, you a little bitch, bro. I ain't finna lie to you. Deep down inside, Shadow's he's soft. Like he don't want to admit it, but he protects me because he has to. So I'll probably pick. He said a kangaroo. Whoa!
The kangaroo fucked somebody up, huh?
What? Bro, you ever see, bro, those kangaroos? I swear to God, they be like this. I be like, what the fuck? Bro, like, can you stand up straight? The kangaroo be like 6 foot tall, like this. I'm like, stand up straight, bro. I swear to God, you see, you fighting me? Is you fighting me? What? Kapow! You ain't fighting me.
Bro, kangaroos are fucking crazy.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. They got hands and feet. Oh, shout out.
Oh, fuck, man. You fucking crazy.
Bro,
oh, fucking kangaroo. That was low-key my first thought, too, because they fuck you up with their feet for sure. You ain't even got to put boxing gloves on them motherfuckers. They just fuck everybody up. Number 3, speaking of animals, if I could morph together 2 animals to make one super animal, the 2 animals I would choose are.
It's like, right? I hate my brain because like my personalities don't allow me to like just think of one thing. Cause like I'm trying to think of the most baddest animals to mix with each other, but then like my other personality that's like the intelligent part of me is like Deirdre, because it's like you remember Deirdre, you feel me? Like you remember Deirdre, but like that's Kevin Hart. So it's like I'm trying to get that fucking thought out of my head, but it won't get out of there. But that's not what I want, because a deer and a zebra, that's just not.
That's not it. That's not it.
But every time I try to, like, I'm literally thinking of lion. I'm literally saying lion, and in my brain it pops up deer, bro. That's what I'm trying to address right now. Like it's just not going. Like. I would probably do a Wolverine and a honey badger. Boom.
A Wolverine and a honey badger? So you're just gonna be tiny as fuck, but everybody gonna be able to fuck you up. Or you gonna be able to fuck everybody up, I mean.
Bro, they're already tiny as fuck. And they fuck up. Go look up the honey badger right now, man.
Yeah, he's mean as fuck. The honey badger don't give no fucks.
That's what I'm saying. And then the Wolverine.
Mean as shit. Mean as fuck.
Nobody is fucking with me. They're gonna try to fuck with me either unless they big, they sit on me, it's gonna hurt them, I'm gonna get squashed. But until then, you're not gonna fuck with me because I'm dangerous, man. They're gonna look at him like he's dangerous.
That's the big thing I couldn't sit on me. You're such a fucking clown.
Hey, Joe, that boy Joe said I need help, bro.
Yeah, hey, I know he does.
Hey,
I know
Joe,
he does, Joe.
I've been asking. I went to therapy. It costs too much. I don't need the help if it costs that much, man. Like,
That's true.
God damn, how supposed to be for free, motherfuckers? They'll be trying to charge me $500
Aaliyah?
an hour and shit.
Aaliyah say what? Funky comment. Aaliyah, a lion and a deer say what? Number 4. If I had to choose between having a rare disease that made me say everything that was on my mind or lose the ability to speak forever,
Ooh.
I would choose to.
The ability to say that's everything that's on my mind. I basically already say that. That's like kind of how like I get. It's either good or bad. You might get some fights, might get fired, but you might move very far in life. Talking, bro. If I couldn't talk, bro, I would die. Like that's the main reason why like I don't go to jail. Like I swear to God, I'm crazy enough. I swear to God, today I would just sock you in your throat and go to jail. But I can't go to jail because I cannot not talk, bro. Like that's why I promise you, like I've been to jail, bro, and that shit is the worst time of my life. Like I want to kill myself, and they'd be like, you want to kill yourself because you're in jail? No, I want to kill myself because I can't talk to nobody. You feel me? Like it's killing me, bro. Like I can't, bro. Like I know myself, bro. Like let's see, out 2 weeks, a month in jail. I'm writing my family a letter telling them I'm committing suicide because like they ain't let me talk to nobody, man. And the person they let me talk to was an idiot, and I didn't get the conversations that I needed. So like, it's not it. I apologize, but 100%, bro. Like, it is.
I knew the answer. I just needed the content. That's all. I knew. I knew.
That's it, bro.
I didn't know it would go there. Holy fuck.
That shit's too hard for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's one thing I can't do. Like,
no, really?
It's just difficult, bro.
Really? Number 5. If I had to choose between sweating hot sauce or having snakes for hair, I would choose to.
Snakes for hair.
Why?
Why would I pick the other one, bro? I fucking sweat in like fucking 60 fucking degree weather, fool. I live in Las Vegas. Times 2 of that 60 degrees is 120 on average for like a good 5 months. It's fucking sweating dick and balls out here, bro. Imagine if I was sweating fucking hot sauce. That shit would burn bro. I would be in the hospital, man. Like that's not going for me. Not going for anybody else near me. I eat a lot of spicy foods already. I don't need to be sweating. No hot sauce is out. If my hair was snakes, bro, dangerous. They wouldn't even know what to do, man. They would be like, wait. I'll be like, hey, don't call me Medusa because I'm a boy, motherfucker. Call me Medusa because I'm Mexican. They'll be like, hey, Medusa. I'll be like, hey, bro, watch your tone. Before I get, hey, you got any snakes in the grass?
Baby Usa.
Baby Fusa.
Baby Usa.
Nah, Mefusa.
Baby fuck you. Baby Fusa. Baby Usa.
Mefusa. You gotta have the word food in there, bro. Hey, shout out to my boy Shadow. Hey, follow my dog's page on Instagram at that food's massive. Understand it? You get what I'm saying? Like that food is massive, but it's that food massive. See that? Punch on lines up there. Call me Lil Wayne.
Mastiff. Make sure you follow him. He's getting back in the content game. I heard Shadow was going to be pumping out some pretty serious content. So make sure you guys tune into that. That foos mastiff. Forgot about finish the sentence. That foos mastiff. Number 6. If I had to replace my hands with another object other than hands, the object that I would choose to replace them with is...
It depends on the situation. I'm not gonna lie to you because like if I was at home, then like, if I was like in public all the time, then oh no, shit,
Come on.
I'd probably just leave it as a weapon because like it don't matter any type of weapon. It could be a knife, a spork, a fork, anything. Something that's more dangerous than like my left hand, because obviously my left hand doesn't have that much power because like I'm missing a hand, so like my body is now weaker than any other human being. So like I just need a weapon in my other hand. But if I'm at home, as long as I can take it off and put something crazy on there, you know what I'm getting into. But other than that, I probably just have a weapon just to be safe at all times.
Are you referring to a pocket pussy?
That was the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, bro,
We're the same.
I
We're
was
the
like,
same.
why
You're
not? Oh shit. Hey, disclaimer.
Oh my.
Never used, never have tried, always wanted to. This disclaimer, man. Disclaimer. I keep it real, man.
I would too, boy. I would too. I'll side with you. I'll side with you. Hey, man, I'll replace Edward. Edward fucking dildo hands. Edward fucking fleshlight hands. Holy fuck.
Hey, shout out to the hand he got himself too. Maybe that boy said pass the
Head
love.
dog. Head dog. Oh shit. Number 7. If Las Vegas was represented by a food, the food that would represent Las Vegas is.
Fuck. Las Vegas is like I've never been in food heaven anywhere else since I've been here. So like I really can't.
They don't really have a staple, do they?
Now there's everything there. I'd even believe that locations that are only based in certain regions and certain states, they have them in Las Vegas. That's hella crazy. Obviously, for money wise, you know what I mean, it's a tourist place, but
Show up.
I would say if you could name a dish called finesse, that would be it because
They finesse you at your bags.
bro, like you could see the difference, bro. Look, I live 10 miles away, so you go on the strip, you paying top dollar, right? Anywhere near the strip within like a 5-mile radius. I probably live 6 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles. Any gas around here is about $6 a gallon. You drive 5 miles the other direction, that shit like $3 a gallon. So it's like, if you run out of gas over here, you fucked, man. You run out of gas over there, you're good, bro. Like this is the king of finesse, bro. Like you can eat the same Popeye's chicken 10 miles away from the strip. Deals, coupons. Eat that Popeye's chicken close to the strip. That shit like $10. $10 a piece of chicken, bro. Like, god damn.
$50 for a bucket. What the fuck?
God damn. So their food is pretty diverse, but Las Vegas, I ain't gonna lie to people, it's finesse. I'm tired of you guys coming out here and be like, baby, yo, meet me at the strip. No, meet me in Boulder City, man. Don't meet me in Boulder City, bro. Fuck you talking about? God damn.
Oh my gosh. Number 8. If I was a pair of shoes, the shoes that would represent me are
Any retro 4s. Jordan retro 4s.
I like the military blues. How hard would it be for you to get a hand on military blues, dog?
Bro, I actually look. That's so crazy you said that shit. I
love the suede on them motherfuckers, bro.
Bro, that is the very. Oh wait. All right, wait. You talking about the like the full baby blue ones?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess there's like
those are those aren't the military blues. Those I can get those any single day of the week. Those
yeah.
I'll
what the fuck are those?
Those are the powder blues.
Oh yeah, but those have the I had the fucking OG military blues.
Bro, the OG. So look.
Damn, I bet they're dirty as fuck. I probably got them in there somewhere.
So look, here's a pair of fours there. Look, the
Oh,
military
yeah.
blues. The
I love
military blues
fours.
would be all white, and then anywhere that's like color would be blue. Bro, that is the very first Jordan I ever bought. I was in 8th grade. Bro, I probably saved up every dollar I could for like 2 years, bro. For 2 years, I asked my dad. I said, "I'm gonna buy these shoes." That boy was like, "You're tripping, baby." He's like, "Why the fuck you spend $200 on some shoes?" I said, "Man, they look fly, Pops." That boy damn near smacked my head off my body. Those. First pair of retro Jordans.
Look how dirty those are, bro. These are so fucking old, man. Look at them joints, boy. Them boys are so fire.
Those are cold, bro. Swear to
fucking
God,
retros, bro. I love fours, man. Yeah, bro. Hey, we are literally the same human being. I fucking love fours. Yeah, those are the OG military blues. That's literally the first Jordan I ever got. The first Jordan I ever fucking got.
For me too, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
my dad damn near knocked my head off, bro. Like I said, I saved like 2 years of money, food, just to. I think I was about like 8th grade.
Them motherfuckers do have that suede on it though. That gray part is a fucking suede right in there. I didn't realize that. That's what that fucking shit is. What I said earlier. It's got fucking suede on it. But that's just dirty as a motherfucker. I need a new pair of Jordans. I haven't got new shoes, and I can't tell you how long.
Bro, those shoes right there, bro. Nowadays, they have people that will refurbish those whole entire shoes, but and make their profit off refurbishing them, clean them brand new, and someone else will buy the shoes for like $600-$700.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I need to get them joints. And I took out the fucking white laces for the blacks. Those motherfuckers are hard. That's why they just sit in my closet, bro. I even got rid of them. Those are the OG blues. All right. 2 more. Number 9. If I was to be added as the 8th member of Snow White's 7 Dwarves, my name would be.
If I was the what?
If I was the 8th member of Snow White's dwarves, how there's 7 now, there would be 8. If I was added, my name would be
Baby O.
You can't have the same name, fucker.
Baby Schmo. Small.
Well, I guess you can. It's your personality, you jackass. If you never watched Snow White's 7 Dwarfs,
nah, those who's are hella like creepy looking.
Grumpy, sleepy, dopey, all that shit.
I would be Goofy.
I think you'd be spacey.
I'd be Goofy or Tonto. Yeah, I'd be Tonto. Yeah. Like an idiot, like you dumbass and shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna use the restroom though, real quick. I've been holding it for like the past 10 minutes, moving around like.
You got one more question and get the fuck out of here. One question: if chickens weren't called chickens, I would call them.
How the fuck did they even come up with the name chicken? I'm gonna piss myself. I'm trying to think about this shit too hard. Shit, bro. Why do you always? Yeah. Why you not throw this one in like question number 2 or something?
You're gonna make me piss, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to think of why they call it chicken, and then I'm just like, why do they call the other meats the way that they call the other meats, the color and stuff? But then it's like nothing makes sense. But when you ask these questions, literally nothing makes sense to the world. Like, why the fuck? You start getting me thinking like, why did they even name anything that they named it? Like, where the fuck did they get that from? Like, what the fuck? Like, how did you get taught the alphabet and then name this as a beer? Like, what the fuck? Like what? Like.
Salud, dinero y amor.
Bro, this was a chicken, like. I probably, I probably would just call it meat. Like everybody like would know that you're eating meat. So like you wouldn't know if you're eating dog, cat, nothing like that. Like you just knew it was meat. Like cause straight up, bro. Like what the fuck, bro? Chicken, like what the, bro? Chicken is first of all, it's white. If you cook
Yeah,
it,
so what? I know I am. What about it? Fucking
That-
asshole.
that's not necessarily a color. Like I can't use.
Hey,
green.
what the fuck?
It's a color, bro. But I'm not talking about
Fuck
white.
you.
I'm
That's
not talking
racial
about the standard race.
discrimination.
I'm talking about colors now. That's racist. That's what I'm saying. Look,
Oh
look
shit.
look at the way that you're
See,
taught,
you knocked
bro.
out my fucking
Brown is a color. Mexican is not. Okay. White without a capital W is a color. White with a capital W. Make sure you guys address this.
It's
a race.
Caucasian. It's fucking Caucasian with the capital W. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. We had to throw that in there because like how do you differentiate the white from the white color? Like you know what I mean?
He said brown is a color Mexican.
Bro, D, I need to go pee hella bad, but I'm just trying to figure out the answer for this question. But it just like
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Think about it.
Don't end it.
I won't end it yet. Go do your fucking bullshit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, while we're waiting for this fucking dumbass. Oh my gosh. Oh, ooh-wee. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Let me show that appreciation real quick while we're waiting for this jagaloon and roll this fucking Twitter picker real quick, fast and in a hurry. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. It's not a Twitter picker, it's a YouTube picker, live chat picker, whatever the hell it is. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus is your secret phrase of the day. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. The Cheetosaurus. Hashtag the Cheetosaurus. There's your final warning. The latency has been pretty dope today, actually. You guys are pretty up to speed. It's only like, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds of lag. Not even that much. So, you guys are probably already hearing this. You got your last warnings. We counted down from 5, from 4, from 3, from 2, from 1. Spin. Familiar faces, familiar names up on the screen. Who is it going to be today, ladies and gentlemen? It is the one, the only, Moose the Monk. Wow, 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 wow. Oh shit! I didn't realize the baby. His screen was there the whole fucking time. I was looking at him down here. He's up here, back here with us. He's already here live.
Shout out to Moose, baby.
Shout out to Moose. Woo! Hey, shout out. I'll hook you up, Moose. Send me your wallet address in the DMs on Twitter, bro, and I will get you all hooked up. Appreciate you always supporting, all your love, always commenting, always liking, retweeting my content, man. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you for all the support. Hey, chicken sucker or blank sucker. If chickens weren't called chickens, I would call them.
I would call them tasty because us humans understand what tasty is. So basically, everyone would like you would not want to try chicken because it's called tasty. So like what tasty is. This food is called tasty. Then you're gonna eat it, and then it'll even make it funnier, and you can even give people opportunities to blow up because you can make like a post like tasty, more like nasty if you didn't like it, and then you feel me, it'll go viral and shit. So
Tasty suckers is what you would.
Just tasty. Because suckers is like offensive to people. You feel me? Because like.
No, but you like you.
If someone has a list,
you say chicken suckers. You say chicken suckers, you fucker.
Yeah, but if someone has like a list, think about the people in the world, the like 0.05% of people in the world that have a list. They might think you're talking about suckers, and that might sound like
suckers.
And then like you disrespected somebody. So like we can't use the term suckers. You feel me? So like you have to keep it like more like abroad, more like basically just. It's a business. You feel me? Like come on. That's why they named it chicken. Like if they named it like something, so chicken. There's no emphasis on any of like the syllables, any of the like word letters, I guess you call them now. There's no like emphasis on any of them, right? So it's like, imagine if you went, instead of calling it chicken, you just called it like, that's scary. Like, it sounds nasty. Like, I'm not gonna buy it. You feel, like, why would I try? Like, that's not what I want to try. Like, chicken is like, it's calm, subtle. You feel me? But then you get like a tasty. You feel me? Like $139 a pound, tasty. What? All right. Let me get $1.39 a pound of that tasty. You feel me? Everybody gonna be lined up for the tasty.
For the tasty. Hey, that's a good. Hey, you know what? I like the way you're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Finish the sentence, baby O, and his latest appearance at the Door Show. Thank you, good sir. We appreciate you. We've already rolled Moose the Monk. Shout out. I will get you hooked up again in the back end after I get off the show. Once I get some free time, probably tonight too. Gas is probably bananas. I haven't even looked. So, but outside of that, nothing major, nothing crazy. It's time to wrap this doggone thing up the only way we know how, my friends. That's it. That's a wrap. Paper or plastic, put a bow on that some beach. Episode 105 of The Door Show officially over. No mas, no mo. It's time to get on up, get on out. But before we do a couple of things, I need to remind you. Number one, it is a terrific, nay, tremendous, nay, tremendous Thursday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee, and I'm choosing to push around some PLP. That stands for peace, love, and positivity. For those of you that are new to the acronym, and I humbly ask you to do the same. Maybe dash in a little bit of kindness as you go on about this Thursday as well. Why? Because it costs 0 fiat, 0 ETH, 0 SOL, and 0 of any of the other shit coins your happy ass cares to be invested in right now to do so. I hope you have. The legendary Baby O hopes you have a spectacular rest of your Tuesday, unless you have any other plans. And last but certainly not least, being that this show is a member of the Diamond Hand Media Group, we ask that you remember that at DHM, we don't only hold, we hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Make sure you subscribe, like, share before you get on out of here for the day. Thank you for all of you that have already. Thank you for all the comments, for all the follows, for all the good stuff you guys do to help the Diamond Hand Media Group grow. We would not exist without you guys. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Thank you for spending your time here on the show, hanging out, listening to me and Baby O talk about the real shit the only way we know how. My friends, I'll see you in the Discords, in the VCs, or in the spaces, maybe wherever you are building this beautiful place we call Web3. But until then, my friends, peace and love.